welcome to this edition of Stony Brook's Newsbreak. I'm Emily Fair.
And I'm Anthony O'Brien.
President Joe Biden is pledging to rebuild the Francis Scott Key Bridge after its fatal collapse earlier this week. Speaking from the White House on Tuesday, Biden insisted that the federal government will pay for the rebuilding of the bridge. He asked Congress to support the effort. The remarks came as rescue teams were searching for survivors. Recovery efforts continue. The U.S. Coast Guard estimated that 6 missing people are presumed to be dead. They are identified as members of the maintenance team that were working on the bridge during the accident. The incident occurred early on Tuesday when a cargo ship collided with one of the bridge's supports. U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said she expects to see insurance payments to help pay the cost of reconstruction.
The hip-hop community is reacting online to the federal raid of rap mogul P. Diddy's homes in Miami and Los Angeles. On Monday, the Department of Homeland Security conducted raids of Sean Diddy Combs' houses. Authorities did not reveal what they were searching for in the three-time Grammy Award winner's homes. But Diddy had been accused in several lawsuits for physical and sexual abuse and also sex trafficking. 50 Cent, a longtime rival of Diddy, mocked Combs on social media. In November, Combs faced a major lawsuit brought by his ex-girlfriend, R&B singer Cassie. According to the lawsuit, the well-known producer subjected Cassie to a cycle of violence, abuse, and sex trafficking. The lawsuit claimed that Combs would fly Cassie to multiple cities in the United States and abroad so they could participate in sex parties. Authorities have not arrested Combs. He was last seen walking through a Miami airport just hours after the raids began on Monday.
The suspects in the massacre of 139 people in Moscow are appearing in court to face charges this week. The 11 suspects are accused of the shootings at Crocus City Hall on Saturday. President Vladimir Putin blamed the attack on radical Islamists and tried to implicate Ukraine. The assailants, armed with automatic weapons, struck during a performance, sending panic and terror through the crowd. Moscow Mayor Sergei Sobyanin has called it a huge tragedy as state authorities launch an investigation into what is believed to be an act of terrorism. In response to heightened tensions, security is intensified across Moscow airports, railway stations, and the subway system are under increased surveillance. Putin promised that anyone involved in this crime will be justly and inevitably punished.
A Stony Brook alumna and conservative influencer is among the hundreds of people being arrested for their alleged role in the Capitol chaos of January 6, 2021. Class of 2022 graduate Isabella DeLuca was taken into custody earlier this month in Irvine, California. DeLuca faces charges related to storming the Capitol and wielding a stolen table during the riot, which was allegedly used as a weapon against law enforcement by other rioters. She posted on social media app X, telling her followers that her arrest has only served to shed light on the challenges conservative Americans, Christians, and Trump supporters face daily.
This is Emily Fair
And Anthony O'Brien. Thank you for joining us for Stony Brook's Newsbreak.